Hi, and welcome to Veronica Jenkins Psychic Readings. And I am Anita Denise, and I shall wait for people to start coming on. And I'm here this afternoon to be giving psychic readings, intuitive readings. I will be using my cards. Sometimes I might be using my pendulum today because I've been digging out some of my divination tools, my tools of the trade, so to speak. And if you do start coming on, just let me know, where you are, where you come from, what type of day you're having. This is when I think the emojis can be great for this aspect with the let me know where. So hi there, I can see one of you's coming on. Someone's joined us already. I am Anita, and if you are one of the regulars, welcome back to you. If you are new to this page, let me know where you are, where you're coming from, the type of day you are having as well. And we are coming through today to do for you psychic readings, intuitive readings, basically using cards or using them. Today, for some reason, just not today, more so I've been using my pendulum recently. So this is the pendulum. If you're not familiar with a pendulum, is like a tool of the trade, a psychic tool that mediums or just anyone can use, basically. And it's craftily keep my husband catching my pendulum at times, trying to ask questions, but he's not quite sure how to do it. Now, as you start to come on, please let me know where you are and where you're coming from, what type of day you've had. If you're on Facebook or if you're on coming through YouTube, again, let me know who your name. So don't need your full name, just your first name is sufficient. And I shall start to pull some cards when you have start seeing you come through. So I can see there's a few people there, but as of yet, I can't see any comments or anyone who's specifically joined me. I'm going to say it's okay. And divination tools. So I start about the tools that hi there. So you're from Wales. So Princess. Hi, Princess. So welcome to you from Wales. I shall be down your way soon in Wales. I'm coming to Three Counties, the showground there, which I think is on the borders of like Gloucestershire, Worcestershire, is it? And I don't know if it's near Wales. So but it's a beautiful, beautiful part of the country. So I'm just hoping it's a nice day on Saturday because I'm coming to a dog show. It's all be outside. So I'm hoping it's not raining. Hi there, Kelly. So Kelly's on Facebook. So and Julie. Hi, Julie. So welcome to you this afternoon. So I'm going to start, as you're starting to come on, I'm starting to see your names here. Welcome to you all. And so I'm going to start putting some cards for you. If you do have a specific Hampshire, it's also a nice part of the world, Hampshire, actually, to be honest with you. So yeah, don't go down that way quite so much, but it's a very nice part of the world to be down there. So as you're coming on and say nice, let me know where you are, because it's just nice to know how we all connect. And Kent as well. I'd have to say, growing up, we had an aunt who lived in Bexley. I know Kent is a big county, but more recently I went to Chislehurst Caves. I have to say, I was on a school trip, and I loved Chislehurst Caves, which is in Kent there. And there's a story. I'm sure if you obviously in Kent, Kelly, there you'll know the story of the lady of the lake inside Chislehurst Cave, which is said to be I won't say haunted, but she said to be reside in the caves there. And I'd like to go back to there actually, so I must admit. And we have Donna from Canada, and hi there, Donna, to you. So now to start to coming on and start to build the energy, I'm going to start working with all you guys. So I have to see you here. And some names I do recognise, which is lovely. So welcome to coming back and spending time with me this afternoon. And also some new names, which I don't remember seeing before. So you've come on before and I've not seen your name. I'm sorry about that, but hi there to Nancy. And who else am I seeing here? Sherry as well there. So welcome to you, Sherry. And Tina as well, who's in Hampshire. So, and Kentucky. I've not been to that part of America, but it sounds a fantastic part of the world to be in that part. I love it. I went to New York, it's the only part I've been to, but I enjoyed it there. And it's such a vast place, land over there. Right, I'm going to start working. So let me see if you do have a specific question. Tina, you're a newbie. Well, welcome to you, Tina. Now, as you're a newbie, I'm going to pull you a card first because I'm drawn to pulling you a card. And say, if anyone here does have a specific question, I also do animal communication as well. So if you want me to connect with your animal, they can either be in the spirit or they can be in the physical body still. And you may want to have sort of insight into what's taking place with your animal down here now, or just a message from your animal that's crossed over. Now, Tina, I'm going to pull a card for Tina because Tina, as I say, you are newbie, and I'm going to pull you a card today. And I'm going to pull here, so I'm going to use my tarot. We've drawn my tarot card here, and this is the Emperor. And this for me is Emperor. It's actually a very nice card, when I say true. And again, I don't want to put gender into my readings because I think gender's very fluid, gender's very neutral now. But it's very much here, I want to say true, a masculine card, I want to say true, okay. And the male essence, the male energy. And I think, you know, all of us, we have the male essence and the female essence. I want to say to you, it's very much I want to say to you, I feel that I want to bring this card to you more, Tina, with again with the masculine energy, because that masculine energy is more, it's more about practical aspects, getting things done, getting the task done, getting jobs done, and that aspect. And I feel this is where I want to be this card here for you, Tina. I feel it's more about you being having that part of yourself is being organized, being steady, being ready. I want to say to you almost, because you're organizing things, getting things sorted out. Not to say that women don't, but when we talk about female energy, it's much more of an emotional energy that we talk about when we talk about the feminine. But here, so I feel here for you, lots of practical tasks around you. I want to say, okay. You also feel very good, I would say, like a negotiator, I want to say. So someone here for you, Tina, I'm seeing you being someone here who can negotiate and talk and discuss discuss with people on all levels. You know, some people are very good at working with certain people, talking with certain people, but you feel someone here that's very good at speaking with people on all different levels, I want to say, okay. And you feel very much here like an intermediate person, you're intermediary here, where you sort of can hold peace, hold space, and that, honestly, bring very much in around you. You are very, again, here, that practical aspects come in. And I don't want to say because you're making things, doing things, I don't mean it practical in that way, but practical of mind, practical of resources, practical the way you go about tasks and do things, which feels very, very good, I want to say to you. And I just feel here, just keep doing what you're doing, Tina, because it feels, I want to say to you, feels very good. But I just know here your communication, intermediary skills are excellent at keeping things peace. I want to say keeping things around you working well. So go forth, I would say to you, do what you're doing. It all feels very good for you, I want to say to you. And that masculine essence, that masculine energy that comes in with you, I do feel, you know, supports you, gets the task done for you, I want to say to you, okay. So Tina, welcome. I hope you come back and watch other mediums later on this evening or later in the week. I want to say to you, okay. So honestly, it feels a nice energy. I want to say to you, okay. So a strong essence, strong energy to get the job done, get the task done. And as I say to you, what I'm seeing very much here is how you interact with people on all different levels. That can be in your friendships, can be work, career, all that way, which is very good. I want to say to you, okay. And you're someone very much here. You also are, I want to say to you, a listener. So I know what's being said, you hear as well, which is good, because lots of people sort of don't necessarily hear what's being said, but you do. And that feels very good, Tina, for you. So let me see here. I'm going to look at a question here. Let me feel here. I'm going to come to, because someone's asked me, your cat. Yeah, I'm going to come to Samantha Hartman. Okay, so Samantha Hartman, you asked me about your cat. I just not feeling himself. Moose. Always a lovely name, Moose. Oh, I love that. This is a little tappy little Moosey, I'm going to say to you. Right, and I do feel, at first, as I tap into little Moosey, I can feel he doesn't feel his normal perky self, I want to say to you, because I sort of tap into him, little Moosey here, and I feel for some reason that, and again, animals, when we like connect with animals, you know, and what's taking place in an animal's life, you know, down here in the physical body, changes can be very, very subtle to us. We might not even notice what's even taking place. But I feel here, little Moosey, I'm feeling very sensitive at the moment. I say, little Moosey, okay. So what I feel, I'm looking more at my home environment, I want to say to you, okay. And again, I don't feel there's nothing major, no major change that's taken place here, but I just feel here a little bit. I feel like Moosey's wanting to like withdraw a little bit. I want to say to you, a little bit peace and quiet almost. I want to just withdraw, and but I also feel he's looking, well, I want to withdraw. I don't want to be on my own as well. What he's saying to me, okay? Because I know I'm looking at you, Samantha, and so I know here you are his main carer, his main keeper, because I'm looking at you, and his eyes are like following you. I want to say to you, around where he is going. So it's making me aware, okay? Now I do feel with him as well, and I'm not diagnosing any conditions here, but I just feel slightly. I'm being drawn to his stomach, I want to say to you, and I feel, for some reason, I feel a bit nauseous with him. I want a little bit sicky, I want to say to you, okay? So I feel here, maybe want to watch, and again, as I look at his food feels to be okay. I'm looking at the diet, there's not much change in the diet, I want to say here, what's making me aware of. But what I feel, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea, because I'm looking at, I don't know if he's having tidbits, as in like something a bit greasy here, because I just feel here, and there's something that makes him feel a bit nauseous. And I do want to say to you, I don't feel it would do any harm, probably to have a little Moosey, to have a little blood test, because I just feel here, I'm going more towards my pancreas. There feels something here taking place within his stomach, so it makes him feel a little bit under the weather. All right, I'm not picking up anything sort of serious, but I just feel a bit. I know I'm being drawn to the stomach. I feel a little bit under the weather. I also feel a little bit tired, I want to say to you, okay? So that's where I feel I'm like, I don't want to be like, I just want to be like left a little bit, but I know you don't want to leave him either. So keep, because he's watching you wherever you're going all the time, and he's listening to you. So I know you talk to him a lot. I want to say to you, okay, as you're doing your bits and pieces, you're talking to him, and he likes that as well. I want to say to you, okay. So I just feel here, that's why I'm picking up on it. Feels digestion, stomach area is what I'm picking up, where he doesn't quite feel his normal self. I want to say to you, okay, Samantha. So again, you know, if just, I don't feel anything, but maybe have a little check over, because it wouldn't hurt to have a little check over with him. Is what it's making me feel. So just also sometimes was just showing me this as well. Sometimes his stools are not as regular. They're not necessarily consistent. I want to say to you, okay. So picking up on that, but don't. It's not an emergency. Don't think that, but I would consider just a little blood test, little routine checkup. It's better than I say to you. So I hope some for that, because I just what I'm feeling around my stomach area, so it's making me feel. So I hope that helps you. Hi there, Jerry Forsyth. So I'm being drawn to Jerry Forsyth, and she'd like a card as well. So just if you're coming on, please, you need to repeat your message, because as the messages come on, sometimes like they rotate and I might miss you. So I don't want to miss out on any of you that I'm drawn to. And hopefully I can get to you as many as possible this afternoon as I'm here. If not, we have Larkin coming back at 9 p.m. this evening, and she'll be doing more messages for you. So Jerry's got a card for Jerry this afternoon. And let me see. I'm drawn to a tarot card for you, Jerry, as well on the stage show, okay? And this is quite a nice card. This is the Page of Pentacles. Now, this for me is about, I'm going to say to you, I'm looking here at when I say finances, it's about learning. I feel here I want to go more towards again work here. I want to say to you, it feels like stuff coming on to say to you regarding practical tasks, money aspects as well. There may be on a stage for some reason here regarding work. You may be asked to do some more training, some more learning. I want to better your position at work. I want to say to you, okay, because it feels here. I know your work. I feel very sort of happy with your job. It feels very satisfied. They are satisfied with you, but I feel here want to improve. They want to improve where you are at work. On stage, okay. So I feel here this sort of, with that comes more abundance. The Four of Pentacles is about abundance, it's about training, it's about learning, and I feel potentially you could be asked to do something skill wise regarding your work, you more cash and give you more responsibility at work is what I'm picking up on. And also going to pull you a soul card as well to go with this, because I feel here again, I just feel here you feel valued at work, but I feel for some here looking at work, they want to improve your position. I want to say, okay, so there's scope there to move up a bar where you are at work, but that's what I want to say to you. So be mindful, you could be asked to do and when I say a course, it doesn't feel like a massive course. It could be a couple of days, it could be a day, but I want to move your bar at work where you're working, okay, which is an increase, and I'm going to put a soul card for that. And this is a nice card as well, I want to say to you. Actually, it's a soul card. And my soul cards are very much here about, you know, what your soul wants you to know, and where your soul is at this moment in time. Because our own spirit self, our soul self is always in flux and flow. And it's about pride, I want to say to you, okay? And it's like, what I'm going to say to you is, it's the strapline that comes with that. And it's, I love myself, and I see myself in everyone, I want to say to you, okay? And I feel this as well about with you. It's, you're someone who likes to help people, likes to be there for people, and you're very much that person, you know, that will be almost like the first one there to help and support people that's in need of your support. I'm going to say to you, need of your advice, your support. But I also feel right now, I want to say to you, there's that feeling for you to sometimes step back and be the observer on the stage, okay? So as you're looking around you, it's more about situations, circumstances. This is away from work. This is not to do with work, but I'm just looking around you. Just be the observer. And I just feel here, I know you won't, but I don't, because I've got different conversations taking place either side of you from different people, different groups of people, external input. Don't get dragged into any of it. Just listen, nod your head, listen, nod your head, because I feel here there's that conflict taking place around you, which is not your baggage, not your drama. Just don't get dragged into it, and just sort of say, take pride in yourself that you can just, you're there. I am the power. I don't need to be dragged into any of this around you. That's what I feel is taking place on a soul level around you right now. Regarding work, there feels definitely, I want to say, scope for you I felt that work, see you, like you, they're impressed with what you're doing, and they want to move you up a bar, maybe even somewhere to help people, what's the way, like to move someone else up, train someone else up at work. So that feels, I feel it feels pretty good. But all this external stuff, don't get drawn into it. Just nod on either side and smile. That's all you need to do, and don't say no more, as I want to say to you. So I hope that makes sense for you, Jerry. Rightio. So let me see here. I'm going to come to Donna Roy. Now, it's your dog Bo in presence. So just feel here with your dog Bo. And now, so as I evoke Bo and call Bo to come with us, the essence of Bo, I'm just going to say here, as Bo comes. Now, I'm looking at Bo right now, so I'm just seeing here as Bo comes towards us. And I know he'll want to say to Donna, for you, again, Bo, does this make sense, Donna? Because what I'm feeling regarding Bo, I don't know if Bo is normally has anxiety, because I'm like some animals can be, and like people, they can be like, some people can be like highly anxious ordinarily. Sometimes we have anxiety because there's stuff taking place. But I'm looking at a little Bo, and for some reason I am feeling a little bit anxious around Bo and say, okay. And I feel here, and I'm looking at Bo, and what I feel, Bo feels very sensitive. When I say to, again, because I'm looking here, there feels some conversations taking place around Bo, and these conversations are not necessarily related to Bo, but I feel here Bo is very much here understanding what is being spoken about. I want to say to you, okay. So it feels here, and I do feel some of this like goes over Bo's head a little bit, but it's not understanding what's being said. But I just feel a little bit, I want to say, a little bit of anxiety that's coming up there with Bo at the moment. And I feel I'm looking at you, Donna. So I feel here with Bo's very in tune with you, like most of our animals tend to be anyway. But I feel here, when you're not feeling 100%, right, Bo knows it, Bo feels it. I'm going to say to you, that's why I feel I'm looking at you. I want to say to you, okay. So that little bit underlying there. And I feel what I'm picking up on when they feel anxious, because I do feel it's anxiety I'm picking up on. It's also showing me, and I feel if you're quite catching him doing this, again, this is where the anxiety is coming in. He's chewing his paws at times. So show me like chewing his paws, and it's not like I'm not plucking fur up. I'm just seeing him like chew his paws, suck his paws. And that is also a little bit of the anxiety related, what's making me aware. And again, here he's worried about you. Bless you, as in you leaving him. Right, he's showing me watching you, and we all have to go out. I've got dogs. We have to go out. We have to go shopping. We have to do other aspects of our life. There's a little bit mindful. I want to say to you about you leaving him, going out. So he's making me aware. Okay, and I just feel here what he's needing. Because what I'm seeing, it's more to do with, it's not an allergy. As I'm looking at him chewing his paws, it is a little bit of anxiety. What he's picking up on a stage. Okay. And again, he's very concerned at the moment about being left. All right. And I don't know you personally, but I know you enough to know you're not going to leave your animals. But it's just something he's anxious about that. So I just feel here you need to be mindful when you're talking about things, Donna, to your friends, to your family. Also, talk to Bo, because Bo's picking up on aspects, and he's a bit worried, a little bit anxious as I'm looking at you. And I just feel here, I know he don't like being left. No dog like being left, but he's picking up. I am picking up on him. Okay, so when you see him chewing his paws, it is like a like some children or even adults chew their fingernails. Is that aspect that he's showing me where he does that? I'm going to say to you, okay, he's not an unhappy dog. He's happiest. His happiest is when you are there. All right, when you are there, loving him and being with him is when he's at his happiest. So just be mindful. If you're having discussions, and I'm just talking about conversations, normal conversations, include him, because he's listening and he's part picking up, part not picking up on what you're saying. He's going to make him, but in himself, I'm looking at here. He does feel okay. I want to say, okay, take him more color. Yeah, because talk to him a little bit more. And again, it's not that, don't talk to him like to pacify, because that makes him feel worse. But talk to him, tell him what's taking place, tell him what's happening, because he feels he's part in the loop, part not in the loop, and that worries him. Was making me aware. I want to say, okay, and I know he's not doing any damage to his feet. I can see that, but I just know that is when you see him doing that to his feet. I will say to you, it is the anxiety aspect, and he builds up to it, because what he's showing me, he's watching you. And so that's your routine, your day, the way you're doing your conducting your day is different, and that's what triggers him starting off. But he's in himself, I'm gonna say to you, he does feel okay, all right, a little bit of that anxiety there, but it's not major. But just take him out in the car for he likes going in the car, he's telling me he just likes being with you. Is what he's saying to you, okay, and talk to him, and all will be well for him, all right, and for you. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Well, I'm going to have here Sandra Cripps Jenner. And hi there, Sandra, to you. So welcome to this evening. I have seen your names a couple of times after I've gone off air, to be honest, Sandra. So again, I always look back to see. I don't comment because we don't want any spammers commenting and leaving their rubbish behind. So I do always look back, I want to say to you, and see who's joined the live for this afternoon. And so Sandra, I've seen you a couple of times, I want to say to you, okay. And so the first time I've seen you tonight, so I've seen you actually on the live. So I'm going to pull that's your question. So while I'm talking, crackers needed oh, shed it. Well, yes, duty comes first. I want to say to you, Sandra, duty comes first. So I know duty, which is a nice thing I want to say to you, okay. And again here with you, Sandra, if I want to come to you and pull a card for you, and I'm going to pull a card for you. Now, I also feel that as I start to shuffle my cards and pull a card for you, Sandra, I actually feel I'll say, life is always ebb and flow, ups and downs, ebb and flow, ups and downs. But I feel right now, I feel a bit of a nice crest. I feel things are improving, I want to say to you, and I feel this is more towards your work, I want to say to you. So I don't know if things will become a bit clearer, or you've sort of something's been sorted out, I want to say to you, but things feel more settled at work, I want to say to you, okay. So that feels, I want to say, you feel to have more direction at work. So whether it's like, I don't necessarily think might have changed that much at work, but I feel here looking at more direction for you at work. So you're clearer your understanding where you are going and what you are doing, I want to say to you, regarding work. It just feels you feel much more settled, content with the work environment, the work, I want to say to you, aspects. I want to pull you a soul card for you, and I want to say to you, right, it's a nice card for you, Sandra, actually. Soul card, purpose. And for you, I do want to say I want to bring this purpose around more for the spiritual aspect as well. I want to say to you, okay. And I feel here it says purpose, so it's like your soul knows your purpose. I want to say down here, and the punchline for you, or the strapline is a better word to say to you, I know what I am here to do, I want to say to you, okay. And I actually feel, as I say those words and feel those words for you, Sandra, I feel it's one of those aspects, the word purpose, and knowing what you're here to do. I feel it's become more evident for you as the older you have become. And it's like sometimes we come in this incarnation and we struggle to find our purpose, we struggle to find our place, we struggle to find all those things that may seem important, I want to say to you, when you're like whizzing through life. But I feel here now, it's like knowing your purpose. And I actually feel here you just allow yourself to acknowledge that you know your purpose, because there is that purpose. That's where I feel we sit at that space here now, that you know it, and you're in that right place, I want to say to you, to be able to ignite your own spirituality. I don't want to use the word religion for you, I want to say to you, because I just feel here it's that purpose of yourself here. I'm certain, I feel very much here, Sandra, for you. Some people, we know things without knowing why. It's like that gut intuition, that gut knowing, that gut knowledge. And I feel here you're finally allowing it to rise. You're allowing to accept, oh, do you know what? Yeah, and trust it, I want to say to you, because I know here, for a long time you've not allowed it to materialize, not allowed to use it. You've just sort of sat with it and it's a coincidence, it's this, it's that. But I want to say to you, allow it to start to rise and strengthen more, because I just feel here now I strongly feel you're on the right path right now, where you are now, where your life is heading and where your life is going. It feels that contentment that's coming with it. We don't want to look back in the past, but I'm looking forward to the future for you. And just allow your own soul self, your own spirituality to rise, and trust and believe a lot more in the information you are being given. And I don't mean information from people, I mean information from around you, I want to say to you. They're also, Sandra, I want to say to you, I don't know if you're up for this or not, but it does feel feel another dog coming towards you soon. All right. So it does feel possibly after the May time. Yes, I'm feeling there's definitely another dog coming to you, which actually feels, I want to say to you, it does feel to be, it feels good. For some reason, I'm seeing this role falling upon you, Sandra, as well as this other animal comes too, which feels nice. I want to say to you, okay. So I want to say to you, at the moment, things is on the up in a nice way, and just know here, allow your own intuition to start to rise. I want to say to you, and use it a lot more. I hope that helps you. So let me see who I am drawn to next. Okay, so again, put your messages in there. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. I'm here most weeks. Last week I wasn't here last week because one of my brothers, is going to spend a couple of months in Spain with his partner. So we had a bit of a farewell gathering for him. So he's already gone nearly a week already. How quick time flies. Rightio, so let me see here who I am drawn to next. So Tanita. So hi there, Tanita. You are joining us on YouTube. And now, and again, as I start to just to feel very quickly here, it feels to me, and I have worked with Tanita before, so I am aware of who has come through for you. I want to say, okay, but I also feel, Tanita, I don't know, I've got also got a partner there, but also got another male there with them. Now, I'm not sure if this is your father. I feel much a fatherly energy person that comes in, I want to say, for you as well here today. I want to say, okay, and I'm being given the words here because I've got your partner here as well. So that's when they're stepping forward. I want to say, and looking. Oh, it's your dad. Okay, I just feel it does feel very fatherly. So I just see, and again, I know your partner's there, but I felt your father come through first. I want to say, okay, with your partner there as he comes through, and I just feel here your dad, as I feel your dad here, feels to have been over there in spirit some time as well. So it doesn't feel to be particularly a recent passing. But am I right here, Tanita? It feels, I want to say to you, I don't know if it's like anniversaries now, birthdays, or sort of like date-wise, it feels significant around about April, May time, even taking me through to June is what I'm feeling here with Dad. And I also feel, I want to say to you, it's like I feel at the moment like Dad is being spoken about. With conversation being said. I want to say to you, okay. So you'll see why I feel very much here. January, okay, January. So it's quite an early passing in. So you just feel here what I'm feeling. I was birthed. Oh, okay, so that's right. Okay, so I could just feel here. I know I'm being aware of like the birth. Also, I feel here at the moment my dad is here quite strongly. I know he's been spoken about, a lot on the social. So I know he's very much here. January is not a very long time ago. It's still very, very early. So, but I know here I'm being spoken about. The feeling I'm given on the stage, okay, and looking, because also obviously it's like your first birthday without Dad being down here, and again what I'm being made aware of, which when any of us lose somebody, it's like the anniversary is the first of this, the first Christmas, the first birthday, the first year. So I know he's giving me that feeling. I say, okay, he's saying to me as well very much here. So I know your dad does come through like with a lot of love. I want to say, okay, and I feel I do want to say from your father is not, he's sorry that, because I feel he passed fairly quickly at time. I want to say to you, okay, not to I feel it was very much unfinished business that been left down here. I want to say, just making me aware of. I know your father from the spirit side of life does worry about you. I want to say to you, okay, not because there's anything to worry about, but I just feel he worries about you. I want to say to you because he sees you, and he sees you. I want to say to you with your when I say your quiet tears, you tend to hide. You hide away and cry, right? You openly is what is making me aware. And your dad is saying to me here that no one should have been through the losses that you have been through. So I know there's been significant losses for you. I want to say to you what is making me aware. And that's when I come here with your partner, because that's when I feel that's the more the not so recent passing. So as me, I got confused because he steps forward here. It's not it's not such a recent pass. It's making me aware. I want to say to you, okay. He's also making me feel, now I want to say to you here, it feels like I don't know if your partner knew your dad before he passed, but it feels like they have now become, they're friends. All right, they've become friends. Because again, your dad would say feels very protective of his daughter. So I know he's almost like vetting who you're going to be, is what he's saying to me. Okay, so he's giving that aspect of watch, but they do feel to have become friends. I want to say to you, okay. Now your partner is giving me, I want to say to you here, I feel whilst like he feels a lot more. He's resting in peace. I want to say to you, okay, and daddy's doing. Oh, daddy's well as well. Okay, rest in peace. But I'm looking. Your partner feels more. When I say contented, it feels like here that you have what is making me feel your partner that you have processed a lot of stuff regarding his passing over, your partner's for passing over, and say to you, okay, yeah, it's very recent, so it makes total sense when I say to you, regards still speaking about him a lot. But I just feel here, I know your partner feels more settled because it feels here you have dealt better now with his passing. All right, so I just feels here that aspect was given here felt better regarding him. He's still very much, I want to say, around you, your partner. And I also feel here, I don't know why I'm giving the word, I don't know if this, I've just been given the word Peter. Now I don't feel this is potentially somebody's name, but again, what I'm feeling is there a place? Again, I'm looking at a name of a place. Oh, it's like Petersburg, Peters. It feels like I want to put a name to a place regarding Petersburg, something along those lines, and that is coming from your partner on stage, okay? Regarding that name, it's Peter, but it's like a place, a location I'm going to. It's a borough, something it takes me to on the stage, okay? And I also know here with your partner is feeling very strong now as he comes through here because I've been there some time, but he's showing himself here and dancing on the stage, okay? The two of you dancing. So I know again here, the two of you would have enjoyed dancing together on the stage. If you like me and my husband, it's two left feet. Well, not in me, so we don't dance that often together. Anyway, but I'm seeing the pair of you dancing together on the stage. Okay, give that memory that comes through here for you. I also feel when I say I want to look at your partner is showing me there. Now I don't know if he gave you a ring before he passed, but I'm looking at she's giving me a ring to give to you. I went, oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, because I will be honest, yeah, I wouldn't have got that whole word. I would not have got it. And I won't try and say it because I can't. But it was amazing. Oh, fantastic. So just be showing me what I say to you here. I don't know if there's a significance of I don't feel you was married, but I just feel here there's a significance of a ring on the stage. So I don't know if he gave the ring, we spoke about the ring, or you should even be and what I'm feeling is even if you get the ring, like because he's not here to give you the ring, you get the ring for yourself. Which sounds on the side to dancing was your thing. Oh, lovely. Oh, okay. And I can see the dance, and what he's showing me is you like I know. It feels like it probably was like more in the early days of your relation. I want to say to you, because what you show me is here how beautifully you're dressed. So I'm just here, it's not just a case of you dressed very nice, you're beautifully dressed. What it's saying to me, okay. And again here, just loving that sharing of the music is what he's saying to me. I want to say to you, it feels. And I also know with him here, as he's here right now, there's a particular. Again, I won't get it, so it's not him, it's me. There's a particular song record that you listen to even now. You sit down on your own in that quiet space and you play it. It's making me aware. So it's very much here as a particular song, piece of music that actually really resonates with the two of you together, which says to me, okay, your points yeah, I just see there's a beautiful dress you're wearing on stage, okay, and again here, it just shows me that image, and so I know here, it's a lovely memory. I want to say that comes from him showing me, almost like he's saying to me, I want to show you off. And why not? Why should he not show you off? But he wants to show you off, is what he's saying to me, okay. Again, just something here about that ring is what he's saying to me, okay. So I hope, Anita, that helps you. Sorry if you've had two big passings so close to you in recently with your father. Your father is there, I want to say to you, very strongly for you. Obviously, he mentioned your birthday to me, and I'm sure it's going to be difficult to celebrate your birthday, but no, he's aware, he's coming up. And also, Anita, one last thing before daddy goes. I don't know if you called him daddy, but he's actually, I've said the word daddy. There's also a dog up there. I've got a dog in the spirit side of life that's making me aware. I want to say to you, okay. So lots of love to you. I want to say to you, and again here, just sit if you can, enjoy that music, because that's what your partner's showing. There's a particular song. It's a beautiful piece of music. It feels instrumental, as opposed to loads of words to it. But it's what it's making me aware of. So no, and they have become friends. I will say to you, they're together. So I hope that helps you. I want to say to you, okay. And yeah, so I'm sorry. So I'm going to come here to Pamela Rice. If you can, now your question is, can you tell if your biological parents are alive or have passed? If you can, Pamela, and I'll come to someone else in the meantime. If you can put your parents' first names in the chat, I can connect to their name if you can do that for me, because just to sort of to randomly connect, it will be challenging for me. But if you can do that, I might have a better insight to see if your parents are both here. Or little Scampy, bless. Where's the show the dog up there? So Scampy's up there as well. There's the dog up there as well. Okay, Pamela, if you can do that for me, and I'll try to tap into their names when I see their names come back up. And because it'd be difficult for me just to sort of pick them from thin air, so to speak, because I need a name to work with. So let me just see here who. So while you do that, Emma, Pamela, I'm going to just read for someone else while I do that for you, okay? And let me see who I'm drawn to next. I'm going to say, okay. Oh, you don't know their names, okay? I don't leave you. It will be difficult, Pamela, just to sort of tap into that essence, I will say, just I don't want to give you false hope or give you the false information. So I will totally honour myself here. I don't feel I can, without their names, it'd be difficult for me to tap into who if I've got your biological parents or not. I will say, so Pamela. So what I'll do is, though, for you, as I'm not much help on that aspect, I will pull a card for you, and I'm going to pull a card for you, an intuitive card here for you, a soul oracle card for you. So again, he would like to tap into it, but if probably had longer and we could discuss more together, maybe I maybe have done that for you, but just like this format, I don't want to give you false information because I know, again, here I'm not 100% sure myself. You was adopted, okay? Right here. All right, so what I've done is for you, Pamela, I have pulled an intuitive card for you, and here the word is here, dream. Now, what I'm going to say to you here, I know this may help you for yourself here, is connecting with self and spirit, believe in the power of your dreams and guidance and direction. And I feel here, now you mentioned that you are adopted, and maybe you can in that dream state, when that the theta brainwaves come in here, set your intention when you go to bed to connect with spirit and to connect to your parents, your parents, your biological parents, whether they're in spirit or whether they're still in the physical body here, because often this guidance can come through our own knowingness. We feel it, we know it ourselves. So I would suggest have that word there, take that card there, dream, connect with self and spirit, and literally believe in the power of your dreams and ask the guidance for yourself. Are my parents, and I would pick up one at a time, maybe ask for mother first, then for father, so the messages can become quite clear. Have a little journal by the side of your bed for the morning, and just literally write down what initially comes to you initially. I actually think you might get some information in that way to find out, to clarify for yourself whether they are still here or not. I want to say to you, Pamela. Okay, so I hope that gives you a little bit of like hope to get a feeling to just to know, just that knowingness of where they may be, either here or over there. If I had longer, I probably could work a bit deeper with you, but unfortunately I don't have long enough to explore that, and I do not want to give you wrong information, Pamela. Okay, so I do hope that helps you. Right, so let me see who I am drawn to next. Reading past. Right, let me see here. See, Kells. Oh, I like your name, Kells Bells. I need to look at the screen a bit closer. Kells Bells. So passed over would be Anita says who you have so many unanswered questions and worries about a few. So look here for you, Kells. So let me say for you here, Kells. So if you'd love a reading, passed over will be amazing. So many unanswered questions and worries about a few that have sadly gone. Okay, let me see if I can tap in here for you. I want to say to you, okay. Now, what feels as Kels, as I just initially tap into you, as I start to work with you, there does feel to me for you to have you feel you've got quite a number of people on the spirit side of life on a stage. Okay, so I just feel here there feels a number that comes here to join with you. Now I'm picking up on a stage here. I am picking up on a man that comes through to be here with you on a stage. Okay. Now what I feel is I feel again, if you can put it in the chat, validate would be helpful, because I can then sort of know I'm on the right track with you, the right path with you as they start to come through here. Now what I'm picking up on, there feels to be a male on a stage. At the moment, I'm not sure the relationship, but I'm picking up here. It feels like I want to say a sudden passing on stage. Okay, so it feels like that's where the unanswered questions comes in. I want to say, okay, and am I right here, Kales? I'm picking up on here. That's something like when I say sudden, it was an unexpected passing is what I feel I want to say. And it feels I'm looking like for you down here, obviously, and not just you, there was other people down here, as well as asking those questions, the ifs, the buts, I want to say, is what I'm picking up on. Okay. Again here, and again, I don't, it does feel to be as I feel I'm strong, it feels like to be a family connection as well. So as opposed to friends, it feels like a family connection. They come through here for you. And again, I want to say to you, as I feel them stronger, they want to say to you here, I am okay. Right? It feels very strongly. I say to you, I am okay. I'm doing well. And this wasn't, I didn't mean for this to happen, is what they're saying to me. Okay. So actually, I didn't mean for this to happen. And the feels I want to say to you also, as I come here through for you here, there's like, I want to say, we have sometimes these unspoken promises, of seeing together. Right. It does feel like a family connection. It's like I can feel like that sort of like these unspoken promises about being together again, seeing each other again. I want to say to you, okay, because I feel as well as I feel them here with us. It's like I want to say to you, a sort of person here that when I say discard stuff, I want to say I'm about the other side of life. So it's not a believer, but like don't want to think about it, discard it, but I feel like it here now. It's like, yes, I will be there. I'll be waiting. So I know it's this unspoken. I want to say to you that aspect of being together. I want to say to you, okay, and very much I want to say to you, and the feeling I'm getting here is about, again, I want to say to you and to the family, but not to worry. All right, and it's not about you down here, for you not to worry about them. Like, for a lot of this worry, that's like, don't worry, I am fine. They feel want to say to you, I'm looking at it as another gentleman, as an uncle, another man here that they feel very much that comes in with them as well. I want to say to you, okay, so I don't know if it would be their father. I'm seeing another man that comes in here. I also has to be I do feel his grandparents here, that his grandparents, I feel here, they're showing them supported. I'm going to say to you, and it also feels like your family feel very strong. When I say a strong family, your family have a strong bond, a strong connection. I want to say to you, okay, and sometimes some families don't see each other every day of the week, but I know that it's that strong connection, that strong bond. I want to say to you, okay, is outside. Now, I'm also being made aware. Now, what I'm being, again here, I feel that something down here has been misplaced. So I know, it's not your time there. You've got Kells, they'll be there when the time is not there. But I know they're just about that unspoken promise. I know that's spoken about. They'll be there. They'll be there waiting. They're telling me, but it's a long time down the road for you. But I feel that something down here has been misplaced. Something has been, I don't want to say lost, because it doesn't feel lost, but it feels like we're looking for something down here that has been misplaced. I'm not sure what I'm being shown. I'm not sure if it is correct, but I'm looking at, I feel like there's some paperwork I'm looking at that needs to be, I'm looking at paperwork, but also I'm looking here, there was a piece of jewelry, something being tucked away, pushed away, poked away. I want to say to you, okay. And again, here to say, they're fine. All right. And the fear they're giving me, I want to say to you, okay, this is where very strongly, you're not to worry. They are fine. They are together. But it's down here now, it's like, it feels like you've been left to pick up the pieces, not just for yourself, I want to say to you, but for other members of the family. I want to say to you, okay. And they're telling me to tell you, and when I say to take a break, I do not mean to say a holiday, but you take a break as in to be kind to yourself as well. I want to say to you, okay, so it's about you being kind to yourself. All right, you're always looking for things. If you're like me, Kels, and put things in a safe place, never to be found again. All right. So I joke not, I do it all the time. But no, I know it's something down here. It feels like, I don't know if there's a misplaced of a ring, piece of jewelry. If it's something that's been not lost, misplaced, that I'm picking up on that aspect on stage, okay. And no, again, I say, be kind to yourself. Take a break, because this feels here, you put that you put a lot of pressure on yourself to do, and for everybody else. And just they say, just take a break, because we are all okay, and we are all together. I want to say, okay, what they're making me, but yeah, and that's a great thing to do. And but just as they're showing me, it's like you've got your shoulders have been weighed down. I want to say to you by what you've been doing, and sometimes you need to take that pause, just for self, just to regather, regroup. I want to say to you what they're giving me this feeling of, because just again, very clearly said to me, we're okay. Sorry, sorry for down here, but we are okay. And I know that what I'm seeing is here. I know a family that likes to gather, but we like to gather. They're showing a bit outside, so I don't think where they've been outside. It's like it's a home space here. I'm looking at like a just a nice open space, like a garden space. I'm looking at where we're outside. We're sitting there. We're celebrating. We are enjoying. What I'm going to say to you, okay? So lots of love, and I love your name, Kels Bells. I have to say it again because I love it. It's a great name. So again, I'm smiling because they come through smiling. All right. So again, I know you've got your grief and your loss, but they are showing me smiling, which I think how lovely to think they're up there, gathering, being, sitting, smiling, but still watching down here what's taking place. All right. Still very much part of down here taking place, but that's the fear they give me. I want to say to you. And again, here, I know very much a family that would show your affections as well, because there's no embarrassment about giving you all a hug as they come through. All right. So lots of love from your family, I want to say up there, okay? And know that they are fine. All right. And lots of love. And I'm sorry again, sorry for I love you. I've just seen your little picture as well of your doggy there. So a very nice picture. So I hope you have a nice evening, and know that your family's fine, and you'll meet them in due course, not for a long time yet. You've got loads of work to do down here, they're telling me. And they're laughing as they say it. So I know you've got a family who's got a good sense of humor. All right. So I do hope that helps you. Right, so I'm going to come to all right, so Pamela, but no, not much so far. Pamela, don't give up on it, because I just feel here, just don't give up, because I just feel here, go to the dream state, because often that dream state, when we're there, set your intention before you go to sleep. Obviously don't be up all night, but set your intention. And on that lucid dream state, I want to say to you, you may find information just filters through, is what I'm being told. I want to say to you, okay? So again, don't give up, just keep looking, and I think the information will come to you. Right, so I've drawn here let me see here, someone about career. Just bear with me for a minute, so if I can find the career question that someone has asked me just now. So just bear with me for scanning through the messages here. Right, so I'd like to know. Right, so I'm just shuffling my cards here. Right, Kel's bells. Oh, I'm just reading Kel's comment about the sarcastic family. Oh yeah, I know it's, but I can see their sense of humour. Honestly, I can see it and I can feel it. So always good with them on stage. Okay, righty-o. So I'm going to come to Lauren. Okay, so Lauren now, Lauren. Oh no, I will come to Lauren, but I just want to come here because I did see, Lauren. Let's say you're open to anything. So I'm going to pull you I'm going to pull you an intuitive card as well and say to you, Lauren. Okay, so righty-o. So let's fold for you here. And this is commitment. So again, here's about intuition, own intuition here. So let's see. I'm going to read the strapline for you here, which is in quite dim print. So just bear with me for a minute. Being true to yourself and others, and committing to trust yourself. Power and knowledge, commitment. And I do want to bring this, I'm going to bring the word commitment to you on a stage, okay? And I don't feel here is commitment to responsibility to others. I want to say I bring this more towards yourself on a stage here, because what I feel here with you, Lauren, I actually feel you're someone, again, here is like, you feel very busy, and lots of people have busy lives, and that's fine here. But I feel what you tend to do is there's lots of things, your own passions, your own dreams, your own desires here that just you let them fade. They're bubbling away, then you let them fade, because I feel here, again, busy life, you put other people's responsibilities, other people's needs before yourself on the stage, okay? And I feel it's that time for you, Lauren, to find some time commitment for yourself on a stage, because I feel as I work with you, I don't know if you are on this, I don't want a spiritual group here, so to a degree of that spiritual aspect around you, but I feel with you, I actually want to put you on that spiritual path yourself, that spiritual journey yourself. So if you're contemplating, thinking about doing some sort of modality, some sort of learning, some sort of training for yourself in the spiritual field, I want to say is what I'm picking up on. And I feel here, again, you feel a great reader. So you're probably like someone who reads for information, to learn things, to know things, to that understanding, I'll say, okay? And I'm feeling here, I feel if you truly, that's what I want to say to you regarding commitment, truly want to follow this path a bit in some way of working spiritually, because I first want to take it with you. Just find time to commit yourself to your own development. I want to say, Joe, because I thought my share is about you finding time to commit to the journey, right? Because anything in our life that we want to do, we want not say achieve, but we succeed in, do well in, interesting, needs commitment on our own self, our own behalf. And that's what I want to bring in for you on the stage, okay? Because you feel very much got filling your time doing things for other people, filling your time in all sorts of areas. Be committed to finding some time for yourself on the stage, okay? Just again, you haven't got to find loads of time to commit. Even I think it's always better when I first started to walk the path, so to speak. If someone said to me, it's far better to say spend 10 quality minutes once a week or 30 quality minutes once a week than try and do 10 minutes every day, because it's not going to work for you. Find a commitment of time that works for you. All right. It could be once a month, even. It doesn't matter what it is, but it's that quality of time where I feel you need to start to almost, it's like put it in the diary. So just supposing, just for example, first Monday of the month, I'm going to sit here for 10 minutes for my own development. And just, but a time that is good for you. That's why I thought it's needed, Lauren. Just find that time, because there's always for all of us something else to do. There's always the ironing, the washing, this, that. There's something to do. So just bit of quality time. Quality is far better than quantity. Often people want to try and jam it all in, shove it all in too quickly, and it's not about that. I want to say to you, it's about that quality that you'd use. And that's what I want to say to you. So just, if you can, find a little bit of quality time in your busy life, be it once a week, once a month, doesn't matter. Just find it. And I'm saying here, it's good for you, because it's good for your own development going forward. So I hope, Lauren, that helps you. Now there's a lady. Yes, I've seen your message again. It is for Athena, and yours is around career. I'm drawn to your career, Athena, for you, and for that I'm going to use my tarot cards for that. Right, maybe so here I'm going to go with you. My pleasure. It's just about finding that what works for you, and it's far better to have a bit of quality than it is to have quantity. Because quantity, if it's not using adequately, it's just a waste of time anyway. So that was the advice I was given once, and and I did heed it, I must admit, and it did make a big difference. I want to say to you. So let me see here for Athena regarding her career. All right, I've actually pulled two cards for you, and I'm going to use two cards for you. And I don't know if you know much about the tarot, but it's the tarot tells a story. There's nothing sinister about the tarot whatsoever. It's been around for over 600 years, and basically it wasn't until the 1800s where the church decided to mark it differently. So it's just like a storybook that is used for us as we go through our lives. Now I pulled two cards for you, Athena, and both these cards are major arcana cards. So the major arcana, they're about the bigger things that's taking place in life. So we look at the minor arcana, it's more about the trials, the tribulations, everyday bits and pieces that takes place around us. Now again, it's interesting you asked about your career, and a career, I want to say to you, is very much a big aspect in our lives. I'm going to say, okay, now I've got the wise one, which is like basically here is about learning. So I'm looking at your career here. Second card is the sun. Now the sun is one of the best cards you can have regarding the tarot, and basically what you're aspiring within your career is achievable. I want to say, okay, so I'm going to, when I go and come to your career, what I'm feeling here is like, I want to say to you again, it's not about meditation, but to be still within yourself. I want to say to you and ask yourself the questions, because I feel here, I actually feel here, you've got your career. I want to develop your career further. So what I'm feeling here with regarding the career, I don't know if it's be like in-house learning, in-house training, but I know I want to take your career with more learning, more knowledge. Okay, but more knowledge that's coming in for you. It may be a case that you may have to sort of say stop, take a sideways step to further your experiences, your knowledge regarding your career. Because what I feel here, I feel you're not on the wrong path, but I feel I want to take your path to a different level regarding what you're doing right now. And for that, you may need to sort of say, take a step backwards, take a step off the platform, so to speak, to actually like really look around you to enhance that next level, because I feel here there's a lot of learning in there for you to do regarding your career to take it to the next level on stage. Okay, and I feel here you've again regarding the career, what I'm seeing here feels very much, yes, this is not a male partner, but I've got a male around you in the work environment, the career, that feels like someone here, like I don't know, a headhunter, someone to speak to, someone to move you forward. I want to say to Athena. Okay, so I feel these conversations, will take place. You need to be a little bit more vocal. I want to say to the right people regarding where your leadership skills, your leadership abilities. I want to say to okay, because it's almost like I want to push you out your comfort zone regarding your career. Make it. I want to say to you, just sometimes when we're a little bit nervous about, do I want things to change? Do I say anything? Do I speak up? I just feel here, reflect. Really how you see yourself, reflect. There's more learning, there's more knowledge for you to go that next level. Have the conversations. I'm seeing a colleague here, male colleague, could be a manager here. I'm seeing a different grading of work here. Have those conversations here of where you see your next level going regarding work. And I'm seeing here because the leadership skills qualities come out for you, and potentially the job you are in your mind, you see you have the potential there to manifest and to make it very, very achievable, I say to you. So potentially you can make more of what you've got already, because you've got potential, you've got a great career in front of you. You just need to make a bit more of it. I want to say to you, okay, be a bit more vocal, let it be known a bit more of what you want to be doing. Regarding message for you, I've got one person that's come here through for you. I do want to say to you, it feels grandma. I'm saying a nan. I want to say to your grandma here, and also another. Just bring the word kitty. So I don't know if that's a cat in spirit, but I'm going to give the kitty. I want to say to you, okay, it comes through for you, okay. And I feel I'm being told this from the spirit side of life here for that you're a very wise soul, very wise being. So listen to that. Listen to yourself, because you know what's right. For you career wise. Stand up. Be heard, move forward. And I will say to you, because your career here, you've got potential to have a very good career in front of you. I want to say to you. So I hope, Athena, that does help you. Right, so let's see here some more names coming through, and I'm going to pull a card for Tracy. So let's see, I haven't seen you for a few weeks, Tracy. So welcome back to you, and let's see here. Thank you, Tracy. I'm going to pull for you. I'm going to pull today. I'm going to pull. Let me see. I'm going to have my intuitive cards for you today. So let's get hold of these ones here. I used to bring the dogs down here with me on sometimes when I first started doing the lives on here, and one of my dear dogs got the habit of pinching my cards. And I had several chewed up tarot cards, so he's since been banished from down here while I'm working, so he can come back down here a little bit later. So Tracy, I'm going to pull a card for you, and I hope you are well, Tracy, today. Right. I like this card actually. For you, this is an intuitive soul card, and this is the word is gamble, and I do not mean by any chance the betting type. I want to say to you here. So if it's but taking chances now and jumping in with 2 feet. I want to say to you now. This card for me, and I love this card. It's got Greek undertone. You see like the little things up there, and the symbology. And she's going through this beautiful magical garden. I want to say to you, okay. So I want to say to you, Tracy, take a jump in with 2. I know it's your spiritual work. I know it straight away. And I want to say to you, Tracy, we all want to get it right, all right? But I want to say to you, I'm going to say to you, I'm saying it politely. Stop looking for perfection, all right? Because you have it already. The gift is there. The ability is there. Literally, go ahead, take a chance, embrace it. I want to say to you, you won't look back. You'll fly. Right, because there was that point, like taking that chance, taking that opportunity. You're thinking, what if I stumble? What if I trip? What if I fall? What if you fly, Tracy? Because this is where I feel you're at. You're at that point now. You're at that level. I want to say to you, you're at that stage. I want to say to you, you are ready to fly. Stop waiting for perfection. Because I feel, my friend said to me once, perfection keeps you poor, which is fine. And there's nothing such thing as perfection. Perfection just makes you feel miserable anyway. So, Tracy, please just literally grab it and run with it, fly with it, because I know here you're overdue. That's what I'm going to say. So I know you're overdue. You're going to do your work. I want to say to you, okay. So oh bless you. I know. Just take honestly, Tracy. I want to say to you, literally, what's the worst that can happen? Honestly, just give yourself a pep talk and start, because I know there's there is some point you're going to have to say, do you know what? I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take it. Take it. Right? Even if you just take it. I don't want to say you make a date in the diary. Just literally take it, because now the time feels so right for you, Tracy, to take that chance, take the opportunities that come your way. All right. And what I'd say to you is, take it, try it, don't like it, don't do it again. Simple as that. All right. So come back next week, Tracy, and tell me what you've got up to next week, because I'll be interested to know. All right. Anyway, thank you all of you to joining my live this afternoon. We're back next week, same time, 5 p.m. till 6 p.m. And there will be, you're ready and go for it. Don't wait. Don't hold yourself back anymore. And the next session will be 9 p.m. this evening with the lovely Larkin at 9 p.m. UK. So I'd like to say thank you to Veronica and to Stace for doing the work behind the scenes. And for all you guys, have a lovely evening. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.